coming back to you with another one. Finally coming back to you with another one. For those who are not aware, a couple weeks ago, I caught COVID. Your boy was down and out for a good minute, recuperating in the good old isolation room right here at Campus Inn. Me and trainee Taylor is his name. Me and Taylor holding down Campus Inn. You know what I'm saying? I am finally cleared to leave. Gonna roll out tomorrow. Got my truck. Took my truck to the shop. Had my truck taken to the shop while I was here. So that's good. Man, sidebar real quick. Quickest turnaround ever for Springfield Peterbilt. Got an overhead done. I had some sort of noise in my steering. It's like a popping sound in my steering every time I got to steer, especially if I'm going downhill and making a right or something like that, making a left. Man, some popping sound in my steering. And you know when you open your door, your interior lights cut on. Well, my passenger door, where you open it, the interior lights will cut on. But if you pushed it all the way open, they go back out. Excuse me. So I figured, well, while I was at the shop for the overhead and the steering, let's go ahead and get the lights fixed and everything else too. Quickest turnaround ever. I dropped it off Friday afternoon. I called Monday morning for an ETA because I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I was gonna try to be slick and call Success Leasing and try to get a loaner truck, right? Because I was like, yo, I'm good to go. You know, let's try to get out here and make some money. So I'm like, it's going to be at least 5 days before they look at my truck. Sure enough, dropped it off Friday afternoon, called Monday morning for the ETA that I forgot to get Friday afternoon. And Monday morning, he was like, yeah, man, we were just about to call you. Your truck's ready. What? Yep, but they were like, yeah, man, your truck's ready. You can come pick it up. He was like, I got 40 people I need to call, so I just hadn't gotten around to you yet. I was like, bet, I will be there in a second, man. So that was cool. That was a really great thing. Nevertheless, like I said, man, been down with COVID. So because I was down for so many weeks, and then if you remember, I just came off home time, basically, man, picked up trainee, and I don't know if it was because I had that COVID scare when I was at the house, but then that came back negative. So whether it's from that or from something else, nevertheless, it was like picked up trainee. We ran for 4 or 5 days, and then boom, down with COVID. So just kind of dealing with that. Of course, money is short. Definitely something I wanted to touch on real quick, right? I am approximately $2,500 to $3,000 in the hole right now. Something like that. Somewhere between $2,500 to $3,000 in the hole. And, you know, what I really want to touch on is that instances like what I'm doing right now, what I've gone through the past couple weeks and have to recover from financially over the next week or so, whatever, is exactly why I do not think you should lease for money. You know, you know, you gotta consider this, okay? So for the past 2 weeks, basically, I've received no pay. Then for the next week, I'm not gonna get any pay. And then the week after that, you know, it probably won't be the bomb, but you know, it'll be, you know, I'll have some money in my pocket, you know, something to do something with. So often, man, I'm hearing from trainees, potential future drivers, you know, they want to know, is leasing, am I really going to be more profitable? So often the questions are about money. Very rarely are the questions about business. And leasing is really about running a business. Company or lease or you know, as far as coming to Prime and anywhere else, when you're choosing between company and lease, you're really asking yourself, do I want to run a business? That's the actual question. You're not asking yourself, do I want to make more money? Do I want to have more home time whenever I want it? Do I want the freedom to choose whatever? You're asking yourself, do I want to run a business? Everything else I just mentioned, do I want the opportunity to make more money? Do I want home time? Choose where I want to go, be able to decline loads, and not go to the Northeast? All of those are byproducts of running the business. They're just consequences of running your business. But, you know, just like byproducts and consequences, they are not 100% of the time. It is not true that you're going to make more money than a company driver. Any given company driver that's been working the past 3 weeks has been making more money than me. By far. So I just really wanted to point that out. I mean, if you are not ready to run a business, if you never, case in point, right? Saw a Facebook post recently. It said, hey, just got my first lease check. It was $37. Can't believe this. You know, oh, I'm shocked. I'm taken aback. I'm thinking about quitting. Is that all it took to take you out? You know, and driver, if you're listening to me right now, I don't mean this as an attack against you or anything of that nature, but seriously, is that all it took to take you out? Is that all it took to discourage you from leasing? Is a $37 check? Listen, I really do not think leasing for money is a good idea. If you're just going to do it for money, it's not a good idea. Because one day you're going to be a few thousand in the hole. And then what? And you're not going to be able to take anything home. And then what? You see? And I'll just kind of add to that and say, if you are not good with budgeting money, this is not the business for you. Leasing, lease operator, it's not for you. If you're not good with budgeting money, okay? If you're not good with saving money and not touching it, if you're not good with establishing and maintaining a solid savings account in your personal and business life. Because see, this whole experience, that affected my personal and business life. Now when I go back to work, first priority is to come out the hole. Second priority is to build my personal savings back. Then third priority is to build the rest of the business back, because I put my family first. Some other people might, you know, judge what I'm talking about. And, well, maybe you need to build the business first. Hey, do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do, but my family comes first. My personal savings account will be put right after coming out of the hole. You see what I'm saying? Fortunately, my bride, Christina, is also solid with money. She had months worth of operations in our personal savings. Saying, you know, basically months worth of bills, you know, mortgage, light bill, water bill, yada, 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 gas, food and everything. She had months worth of operations put in our savings. So, you know, I'm fine. I'm not stressed. But the point is, as soon as you get back to work, you still got to put that back, so she can have it again. If another emergency occurred, you want to have it again. You see? So if managing money is not your thing right now, no, don't get good at it when you start leasing. I personally don't think that's a good idea. If managing money is not what you're good at now, if running a business is not what you're interested in now, I don't advise leasing. Otherwise, when you get in situations like this, you know, you're stressed, man. You're dying. You know, you don't have your feet kicked up chilling. You're dying. Don't get me wrong. I was stressed a couple days, but I think it had to do with a lot more the fact that I was isolated and sick. I was stressing about money, texting Christina. She's like, we're fine. You need to chill out. Like, all right, thanks. But, you know, but you'll actually be stressed for a legitimate and justified reason. I was stressed, but it wasn't for a legitimate and justified reason. You'll be stressed for a legitimate and justified reason. So that's what's going on with Travis Kinley right now. I'm ready to roll out. I'm gonna roll out tomorrow morning. Start a nice schedule. Y'all know how I do. Solar powered trucking for life. I got that from NWO. Y'all remember that? Anyway. That's what's going on, man. Taylor, my trainee, he's got a little bit of stuff he's got to take care of before he's gonna come back out with me. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back next week, pick him up. We're gonna pound the pavement, get it done. Both of us are ready to do that, that's for sure. So I'm glad to be back on YouTube, y'all. Missed editing videos. I just didn't have the strength for it, but excuse me, I am back in action. COVID sucked. I'll make another video about that experience. Nevertheless, you already know what the business is I'm checking out. Find you somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe. It is why you believe it. Live free.